Sean, you're traveling through outer space in a rocket with gaming capabilities. Any console you fancy. Which games do you bring with you on your trip and why?
All of my picks are going to be based on games that I can pretty much play nonstop. That they're infinite in some regard, or they just offer something that is not finite, where it's okay, you beat this hardest challenge, there's literally nothing else to do at this point. So the first one would obviously be Smash Brothers, because between the fact that I'd be able to play Mega Man, the fact that even if patchy, I'd be able to play against people online, it just offers that opportunity to play competitively against other people and make sure that I keep my hands dexterous. So that's a no-brainer. The second and third are where it get a little difficult. The second one for me, oh man, it would probably have to be a mystery dungeon game. You know, whether it's one of the new Pokemon mystery dungeon games, or if it was Etrian Mystery Dungeon, or I'm sure I might pick a game that I haven't done before. But mystery dungeon games also lend themselves to being relatively infinite, just because of the fact that it's a different layout each time. You know, there's different challenges. Obviously, it might get a little boring eventually, once you're able to clear the 99 floor dungeon consistently, but I'm sure it would last me a decent chunk of time. So that leaves me with my third one. There was a game that I hosted a speedrun of recently. I wasn't the one speedrunning it, but I was the host while the person was speedrunning it, called Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. And it was, at its core, a bunch of card and tabletop board games. But I'm gonna be honest, that's 51 different games in a single cartridge. And some of them I had never even heard of before. So there's a part of me that feels like I could manage to, you know, have plenty of time and opportunity to learn those games, to get really good at them, and then want to teach my favorites to people when I got back. So I think those would be my three, would be Smash Brothers, some form of mystery dungeon game, and Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
Unfortunately, you're not going to get back to teach anyone these games because your vessel has crashed. It's been pulled. It's been pulled tractor-beam-like into the moist crevices of the seventh planet. You're stuck there. You have a gaming lifeline, however, someone who can come and save you, be they real or fictional. Who comes to rescue you? Who's getting you out of the seventh planet?
You know, if anyone, I would probably call on my IT friend Ryan, just because he'd probably know like all the technical stuff required to successfully get over to me in the first place. However, even though I would probably pick Ryan, I would have to go with my wife, even though it seems like a cop-out, because listen, she's a redhead. She has the fury of a woman scorned on a moment's notice. Like she can pull from that anytime she wants. I'm pretty sure if I was either late for something, or once she realized that I was going to miss our anniversary, the sheer force of will coming from her alone would jet propel her to the seventh planet in order to get me back. I believe it. I 100% believe that she has that determination necessary. So as what's the word? As cliche of an answer as it is, she is the one that I would call, because she would work harder than anyone else to drag my ass back to Earth.
Mrs. Chiplock has made it to the seventh planet. Unfortunately, I think she needed some of Ryan's expertise on the way, because her ship has also crashed. You're now both stuck on the seventh planet.
Should have seen this coming.
It was. I mean, come on. It's inevitable. It's the third act twist. How do the games you've picked keep you both going? How do they teach you both to survive?
Now I'm suddenly really glad that I picked the Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, because a lot of them are two-player. So she and I can totally pass the time. And if she ever finally gets bored enough, you know, she tried out Smash Brothers for a bit. You know, she didn't go professional or anything with it. But given enough time, and with the promise of enough Starbucks once we finally get back, I'm sure I could get her to spend the time necessary to learn how to main a character in Smash Brothers, so that I can then proceed to thrash her 5 ways to Sunday with my main character. But It'd be like a hyperbolic time chamber, you know, like Dragon Ball Z style. We both come back to the planet. I'm a little bit better at my main. She's suddenly able to destroy every friend she's ever played in that game.